Welcome back, fans and friends. For this upcoming video, we have 1970 Dodge Challenger RT from Greenlight's Running on Empty, Series 14, and there you have Series 14 twice. And this is the Hurst sponsorship type car, not really sponsored because Hurst as a company doesn't exist, but it is the Hurst representative company performance model. Obviously the Challenger RT race and track, so this would have been the trim level with the three highest engines plus lots of extra sport stuff and less comfort. So we have the usual 14 plus 164 scale, die-cast metal chases, die-cast metal chases in French, contains one die-cast vehicle. And on the other side, I don't see a limited edition. But I do see a sticker. You guys see the sticker too, right? There it is, 29.19. So this is obviously a limited edition, despite the fact that I just call out last Greenlight I did not have a sticker or a printout, and it said limited edition. So, and starting from the top, you have the Greenlight running on empty. And then you have here what I like about most of Greenlight series. You have all 6 vehicles in the series. So you have the 1939 Chevrolet panel truck, Shell Gasoline represented, Texaco, Camaro RS 1969. I have this one too. It'll be coming up soon. And obviously this one, Hurst Performance Plus, the Dodge Challenger 1970, 1980 Volkswagen Golf GTI number 2 STP. I've already done that one, and the 1995 Ford Escort RS Rally Series. Cosworth Red Line Synthetic Oil, I have this one, it'll also be coming up. And the 2021 Jeep Gladiator Mopar Parts and Service, it looks exactly like the blue collar. So I essentially don't want to buy the same thing twice. And you have here 2021, even though you can see here it was manufactured 2022, however, I think it's a re-release, so it's actually much older than that. And then you have Running on Empty again, Series 14 twice. And you have here all the usual GM, Ford, and then Dodge is all the way over here, Volkswagen, Jeep, and then in between you have Holly, which is similar to Hurst, Chevron, Texaco STP as R and Redline are synthetic and naturalized aftermarket OEM OEM lubricants and oil manufacturers or remanufacturers. And then also you have Goodyear, who is obviously a tire maker. I don't see any other tire makers, so I guess that's just the only one we have to cover. And then you follow them on social media, the scale and the age thing again. And not suitable for children under 3 years, but also 14 plus, so there's like an 11-year gap there. And then you have the Made in China, conform to the safety requirements, ASTM F963, same in French. And so I think I've covered everything there as usual. Try to be quick, but not quick, and I'm going to go ahead and open it. So I do see though Greenlight, for once, they don't suffer from that same issue M2 does, where you guys can see the tires are actually printed off nice. You have the nice insert, and there you have it. I don't know if it's supposed to be so overbearing like that, but I'll just get it out of its little insert. It does look nice. Like, I'm not usually one for these kind of mod painted ones, but anyway. Starting at the front, you can clearly see Challenger RT printed on there. Painted over lights, insert the metal there. Sorry, the radiator. You have another gap here, which I think is intentional. You have the 2 trail lights. You have the hood there. I think this is the shaker type hood. I am not sure. There's no way to know without the any sort of engine. Now in the inside there, you can see the roll cage. So you can see how it's off to the passenger side. That is so this thing can be used for drag racing. And well, not this little thing, but you can see there, we'll just start on this side, but see the gap there, the cage? You'll see on the other side how it's matted and netted. And you see a little bit of a tire defect there, but it's not on the outside. You can clearly see how they've painted Goodyear rolling right around the rim. M2 struggles with this, especially towards the end of like Goodyear. And these are Goodyear Eagle tires. and everything else is clearly legible. You have Hurst there, the symbol, Performance Plus, obviously the big Hurst there, the nice uniform gold paint. I don't know if you guys can see there because it's red on black, but it does say RT and it is legible. You have the gas cap there where it is a little bulge and it's been painted over in the pearlescent gold paint there, and then you have the flat black paint in the middle for the stripe. You can clearly see into the dash, nice and clean. And then there you have the roll cage, nice and clean into the back of the cabin. You have a punch-in spoiler, which is also very nice. Just moving to the back, you have nice and evenly for the lights. You have again Hurst there. I think it says Challenger up there. It's just the problem is that it's white on black, so it might be a little bit hard to see, but it does in cursive writing say Challenger. No RT on the back. You can see a little bit of a metal or plastic defect there where it hasn't been made totally flat. That's okay. I mean, no rear view mirrors. Just point out quickly. I missed the door handles on the other side, but they are exactly the same on this side. So at least for the most part, this vehicle has been done reasonably well. You have Hurst there, turning signal, Performance Plus, Hurst again, RT, front light there. Everything seems to have been done properly, or at least properly enough. And I'll get to it after, but look at how easy that opens. Remember the AMC? Didn't want to open, doesn't want to stay open, but I'd rather have it open than not open. So the final thing there is you see the roll cage with the net. It's absent on the other side because I think legally that only one person's supposed to be inside this if it is used for racing or drag racing. So now the underside, you have Greenlight 2009. So the hood just flops right open. You can hear it right there and you can see it. Anyway, you have 2009 made in China Greenlight. Obviously it's a re-release, now 13 years, so haven't changed the mold, I guess. You have there the exact same production number, 052222. Oh, it is 4522, not 05222. So I don't know if they've made a mistake. They've mixed them up. 14562X. 14562X. So that number is the same, but the first number, the 04522, does not match the serial number of this. It's not important to me. You have GL048. This is one of their earlier releases. Overall is the standard Greenlight. You have the transfer case there, rear axle, the two dual exhaust mufflers right in front of the wheels. What's interesting, because this is the first Challenger I think I've done, is you see here, that's a separate part, as well as here, that's a separate part that's been punched into the top part, and then they just painted over to make it look like one piece. Alright, so I will do the roll test to finish it up, but before that we have to take a look. So unfortunately, it looks like the engine. So unfortunately, it looks like they've done their usual black on black and then the gold surrounding it, where they've just painted over the whole thing, and it is very difficult to see. Try that. You guys can see that the engine detail is there, it's just hard to see. And the gold pearlescent paint has been used all over, so you guys can see there. And as you can see here, they've missed the gold again on the left side though, not the right side. The left side of the vehicle instead of the right side. So overall, the only thing to do is, like, the hood opens nice and well. Maybe because I don't have the light set up very well, but you can see there, it's all there. So the final thing to do, and remember, this is a re-release. Look how it rolls. Like, they seem to have perfected, at least with this Challenger, it rolls like a Mattel, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So, other than the rear view mirrors on the side of the vehicle, this one, despite being a re-release, you do get, not really value because it is $10, but you do get, so they've matched the serial of the hood to the vehicle. You do get a very nice looking aftermarket modded Dodge Challenger 1970. This would be the racing track, so you get the 383, the 426 Hemi, or the 440, what they call the 4-barrel, anywhere between 290 to 426 horsepower. For 1970, that's not bad. Probably a very heavy car though. But this one, obviously the R&T was lightened for specifically race and track, so I mean, take what you will. I happen to like this. I'm surprised actually. I think this is my first Dodge Challenger. I've done a bunch of Dodge Chargers, bunch of Mustangs, Mercuries, and this, sadly, is the first Challenger. But I do like it. Don't get me wrong. I usually don't go for the painted over types, but this one is done really well. It even rolls really well. The hood, despite doing that, I'd rather have it do this, where you can put like a little plastic insert that M2 does and leave it open, then it doesn't want to open. Because that AMC and nobody can see inside it, so what's the point? Okay guys, sorry for that little bit of a rant. This is Tom from Toronto. Thank you guys for watching, and till the next one.